am. Oh God, I did everything backwards. And
Hey.
yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome back. We have reconfigured camera setups, so this is gonna feel weird because the stream I gotta look there, but for you guys, I gotta look there. Into the depth of your souls. Shut that off. No. Oh, I thought you said shut the hell up.
No.
I was like, no, I don't want to.
That too.
Thank you for reminding me to turn that off because that would have been loud. So we're back. We got a whole lot of everything and absolutely nothing to talk about, and by a whole lot, I mean like very little. We did have a joint adventure this weekend where we made a long ass drive out into New York, and Mr. Miller made an even longer ass drive through New York to meet us, and it was fun, if not the results we were all hoping for. However, I did find tournament results for this particular body of water back in April, and it took 25 pounds on 5 to win.
Ooh.
I could not find the tournament that was out there the next day for us, like after we went. So I don't know how those people did, if they fared any better. But I will say that the weather did not play to our favor. But more on that momentarily. I will say before we truly get started, thank you all for being here as always. We appreciate all of you. Kind of hoping that now we are consistently back with the live streams, that this will kind of continue to grow back to where it was where we last left off. And I ask all of you to continue doing what you've always done and done previously, and continue to share the stream because it helps a lot, especially with me being the one that ruined everything by taking an extensive break. But, you know, we got to take breaks.
Everybody needs a break.
God damn it, Sean!
I took a break for a year.
Yeah. Truth. Little hand high five. Wait. Gotta come over there. Yeah, so we got a fair few things to talk about, but as far as you guys being able to share the streams no matter where it is, I mean, literally doesn't matter. Anything helps. It helps a lot. Also, leaving a like on here, whether you watch on YouTube or Facebook, and comments, they drive the algorithm more than just about anything. So I appreciate everybody that's doing that. Live streams will continue to go on. I don't know when the normal uploads will be back. I'm still kind of trying to rethink how I'm going to do those moving forward. I'm not going to lie. I've enjoyed not having to edit like 15 hours a week per video between like 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. I'm getting old and I like sleep now. So it's going to be really hard to go back to doing that. So I got to find a happy middle ground with how we approach this moving forward. I know Mr. Miller there, he's done now 2 videos. I got to go take a look at the second iteration he did, see how we're looking there. Maybe, I don't know, man, maybe we just do more short form content with the phone.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, we'll get her done.
A lot of cast catches.
A lot of cast catches, which I did look at the footage from this past Saturday, and that muskie bite was gnarly with the way it ran around the boat.
It sure was.
And I got both top water explosions by Psycho Gill and you and the baby.
Yes.
So
that's awesome.
I'm
the fog.
That happened. Usually, you know what happens? Like, even though I've got the 5 GoPros, and I think the same thing would happen even when I had a 360, we tend to stand up on the front deck together way too often, and more often than not, we're blocking like the perfect angle for something to happen on top. It's like, it's just the way it happens.
Yeah, I mean, for those that saw the story that I posted, like, we're on our way. Where will we end up? And then we're here. Like, that was legit. Like, you could not see 30 feet in front of the boat because the fog was so thick and dense. It was crazy.
Those topwater bites in the fog were so sick, though.
Yeah, I had a bunch of misses. And I had one as I was screwing around, and then I like got excited, and I think I ripped it out of his mouth.
No.
Yeah. It was on a big swim bait too.
Good. Glad. Well, I'm not happy you lost it, but I'm glad it was a big swim bait.
Yeah.
Was it
like
bait?
the first? No, it was my Piz Sunny Swimmer.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you were going to throw that, and I told you you were a madman.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention.
I threw not there. I threw my Pats on Sunday. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Want to just, Sean, you want to give us the initial rundown of our friendly little adventure out in New York to a new body of water for all involved on Saturday?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know where to start. We had a fun day. It was nice. It was really hot. There was no wind. There's a lot of boat traffic. Very shallow. What we thought was going to be like really juicy wasn't. I did catch a fish immediately down in the pads though when we first went down there down south. But it was interesting. It was not at all what I expected. But it
Have
was
you
cool.
had you been there before?
No, that was my first
Yeah.
time, so I didn't know what to expect, right? Like, we
Yeah, none
pulled
of us
in.
did.
I pulled in just before you, and there was like two other guys that pulled in right behind me. So Corey put his stuff on my boat, and I was like, "All right, we're just gonna launch." And so we did, and I was calibrating my, the compass on my Garmin, my LVS 34, because I got a new transducer, so I had to recalibrate everything and reset everything.
Mhm.
So I was like, all right, we're on the water, whatever. And then I saw you guys pull in. I was like, okay, we're just gonna start fishing right here, and these guys will catch up. So that's precisely what we did. And then it wasn't very long for us to catch our first fish. I think it was within the first, I don't know, 5 minutes on the
Mm,
water, 10 minutes on the water. Same with you guys. So
yeah.
it was pretty cool. Caught a lot of fish, nothing of size. A little bit disappointed about that, but ton of fish. What are you chuckling about?
Yeah.
This comment.
Oh,
All I saw was Andrew eating egg salad at 3 a.m.
I was trying to watch. I was while I had my car on autopilot because I would never look at my phone while I'm driving. I was trying to listen to Andrew talk at the gas station at 3 a.m. while eating something, and I couldn't make out what it was because my phone was being weird and wasn't playing over my radio in my truck. So like I had to wait hours to find out that it was egg salad, but. He wasted no time in starting
no.
to hammer some egg salad back
Yeah. No, they
again.
didn't have ham salad, so I went with the egg.
Bro, rolling the dice with that's like gas station sushi.
Dude, they
You
had
know?
like the big sub that was chicken salad, and I was like, oh yeah, I want this. So I picked it up, and the guy at the register was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't eat that." All right,
Challenge accepted.
damn it. No, it was old. It was gross.
It didn't stop you from eating it though.
Yeah, you're right.
It was I'd like to go back there in the spring or the fall.
Yeah, dude, that place could be fire then.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with all y'all. While you two were talking, I'm just grabbing comments. I'm already seeing questions coming in because reminder, it's open topic night.
What was your guys' thought on it? I mean, like we could go into like whatever breakdown we want about how we found them because we found them similar but different ways. Like we both had different successes on the water.
I mean, the bite was definitely on the grass edge from what we had.
Yeah.
We didn't really find too much hard pack bottom, except for that one spot that you guys were fishing, and we didn't even touch it. So we were pretty much just finding grass and just throwing jigs into the grass, hoping for the best. It was working. I mean, I caught one off a dock, but
the only thing to elaborate on with that was it wasn't just grass. We did find it was anywhere the grass had a very defined, like definitive cutoff, and then steep drop into slightly deeper water. This place isn't that deep, but oh my god, the vegetation out there was insane. It was everywhere in a lot of places.
There's a lot of bait.
Oh, it's insane how much bait there was. But if you can find that magic combo of like thick weed line and it just ends very definitively, steep drop into deeper water, right where the grass ended, or within a couple of feet of it at most, and a lot of bait present. I think we found 3 or 4 spots with all 3 of those things combined, and we kind of bounced between all 3 at one point and caught fish at every single stop. And nothing big, like Sean said. I think the biggest I caught was 3 3/4. You had one that was 3 1/4 to 3 1/2.
Yeah,
we didn't weigh it.
Yeah.
Those are the first 2 of the day on top water. Like, hell yeah, this is gonna be great. And then we proceeded to lay the absolute smackdown on 2-pounders.
But there was a lot of them though.
There was
there was a lot of them. I mean, I think the first 1 or 2 fish that I caught like may have been 2 3/4, maybe. Definitely no threes. I caught plenty of them. We probably caught 20 something fish myself. Corey caught a few. You guys did well, but there just wasn't anything. It wasn't anything big, and I don't know. They were either like buried down south in that vegetation because it was thick. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
just on the edge. It was like all through the middle to
Yeah.
the point where I was pulling up like giant clumps on the trolling motor, struggling to pull the trolling motor off and like clear it. I mean, it was cutting
I
it up
saw
just
you over
fine.
there. I saw you
It was,
pulling it up and dropping it, trying to.
dude, it was cutting it up just fine. But I mean, I had that thing on high, just plowing through it. I caught some frogfish. That was cool. Like it was just thick on the pads, but then there was just like mixed grass out in the middle,
Yeah, it was like 3
all
or
on the
4 different
southern.
types of grass all over.
Yeah.
It
So,
was
and
weird.
there was plenty of fish too around it, like in and out and around, and kind of swimming through it, and they pop out and whatever.
Yeah, they weren't big though.
No, the fish that we saw weren't. But I mean, I caught an okay one on a frog, like right off the bat. When I went to the far side, you guys were on the west side. I went
Yeah.
to the east side and started working from like the north end of the shallow area, and it was like second cast on a frog, and I just got hammered. That was cool.
Nice.
A lot of big blowups and stuff like that. Definitely had some bumps and things. Marking plenty, but they would rocket up off the bottom and then like get up to it and follow it, and then just like turn away, no matter what it was.
Yeah, we saw
I was
a lot of it.
trying to get some big ones, and then Andrew was fishing a water slide and caught a muskie, so that was cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
It was good timing too, because afterwards everyone descended on that water slide. It was like a community water slide that's just like out in the middle. And
Yeah.
Andrew, like I started fishing around it and kept moving, and then all of a sudden, Andrew,
Well,
I just hear Andrew freaking out.
I caught like a 2.5 pounder off of it. And then I turned around and bombed it out into the open, out in the middle. And I let it hit the bottom, and I lifted up, and I felt good. I was like, oh shit.
Which, by the way, looking at the footage, you can see your line like hopping between all the guides.
Really? Oh, dude, it felt so good. And then so I set the hook, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty heavy. Maybe it's a good fish. And then it got heavier and heavier and heavier. And then it came to the boat, and it went right around the whole front of the boat, like 100 miles an hour. It was crazy. I was like, is that a big pike? And then I was like, no way, is that a muskie? And then it turned sideways, and I saw the stripes. I was like, muskie!
Muskie! It's a muskie! And I'm like, we're good.
That was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
that was easily the highlight of the day. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd be willing to go back there if that ends up being like the best possible spot for us to meet up somewhere halfway point. I would not be mad with going back there. I would like to catch bigger fish next time, but can't be mad with the average and the number of fish. If we only caught like 10 total in the boat and they were all 2-pounders, that would have sucked. But I think we caught like 25. Or
We caught more than that, I think.
I'd rather take
we caught like close to 35, 40 somewhere in there.
between the two of you. I mean, I was up over 20.
Yeah.
Myself. I mean, there was plenty of fish. I mean, like, I don't know. I think the smallest fish I caught was probably 8 ounces, maybe.
I had the smallest fish.
Now, there's the question. That was from Sean Place. Who caught the smallest fish? I do think it was you.
I caught like 6 of them, and they were all about that big. I caught them on a minnow. It was awesome.
He started wailing on him out there.
It was interesting because like there was grass, there was sparse grass, there was thick grass, there was like defined edges, like you said, Sean. There were drop-offs. The map, even in its like best detail, like the high resolution or high, whatever map that I had was terrible. It was not even like close. Like I remember you remember like the one little like grass island that was right there on the west side. Like I didn't see it. It wasn't on the map. So all of a sudden the guys, we were fishing, and then another boat came around us because it's like 600 acres. So another boat came around us and then like started fishing, and I was like, well, that's nice,
Oh
couldn't
yeah.
have picked like some other place on the lake to
shit.
fish. Right off the bat, you just come and park, like you literally go right around us, the direction that we're going, and just start fishing in front of us. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like we had our boat here, your boat's here, and he was like right here.
Dude, so I was like, okay, I'm going around him. So I started going around him. I was like, what is this dark thing in the fog? And I was like, oh my God, it's an island. Like, don't hit that.
Yeah.
But for me, like I had heard that that people were catching them on rock. And so like I spent some time out on, a side scan to try to find some hard bottom. And it was like soft bottom, soft bottom, soft bottom, and then all of a sudden just bright, bright, hard bottom with rock. And you can see it really, really well on the side scan. I was like, okay, so we're gonna fish here. And you could see it on like the live scope. So like what looked like it was just flat on the maps actually had some like nice humps to it. And on live scope, you could see it come right up. Plenty of fish hanging out on the backside of humps and stuff like that. So I mean, I caught one or two on a frog, one or two on a chatterbait, and I think the rest of them came on a freaking Ned rig.
Oh,
Yoga
yeah, you
pants.
were getting 'em
Yoga
on the
pants.
bike.
It was like the only thing that they would touch. Like I tried throwing a jig, they wouldn't touch a sniper. I think it was just too big for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I was throwing a pretty big jig. I was throwing a full trailer, not cut down.
Yeah, same. We were both doing the same thing.
I mean,
But
it
you
was a
guys were
profile
fishing a
jig.
different area though, right? So like you guys were targeting like different fish in the grass where I wasn't around grass, I was around rock.
Right. Huh.
So, I don't know. Like for whatever reason, they just wouldn't touch anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a fun day. Like had a
Yeah,
really
that's
fun
fun.
time.
Yeah, no, I ain't mad about it, and I'm looking forward to going back at some point. Not any quite soon, but at some point.
It
was
I
out
had a real
there.
hard time there. So it is funny. Sean placed it when in doubt, glided out. Neither Andrew or I threw a glide, although it did cross my mind. But I did throw a wake bait, but I don't have any cheap glides right now, so I was not willing to risk it with a lot of tiger muskie in there. So yeah, man, I don't know. I think we all had fun. It was good. I mean, for us, the go-to was a jig, which is funny because this year, prior to the previous 3 weeks, jig bite has literally been non-existent for me this year. Any kind of jig anywhere. Like it was bad. I was like, well, just lean on a drop shot and Ned rig really hard, and that has been doing really well for me. I threw Wacky Rig Senko around a little bit. Literally didn't catch anything on it. That was very odd, but I don't know. Maybe it just had the wrong color. Yeah, jig bite was really good. That was
comment on the free
what
rig,
we
didn't
did.
you?
I did. I caught a little rat on the free rig. No. That was the next day. That was Sunday, which I was going to get to in a second.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get anything on the free rig at the New York spot. So, yeah, I think we all had fun. Then Sunday, Andrew and I went and guided up in Vermont. We took out a gentleman and his 14-year-old son who I met at the New Hampshire Outdoor Expo. And that was, Milford, New Hampshire back in March. And they didn't know anything about the channel. They came up, they asked some questions. They were like, oh, wow, okay, you're a New Hampshire guy, does bass fishing content. And they ended up watching like some videos while they were walking around and eating food or whatever. They came back. They're like, oh my God, we saw you guys do this and this and this. This is cool. And I was like, well, I got a seminar to talk about a lot of that today. So they came over and listened to that. The kid asked like 20 minutes worth of questions after I was done. And it was awesome. I was like, damn, like he asked a lot of good questions and he just got it. Like you could tell he understood.
Yeah, he kicked all of our asses fishing that day.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. It was awesome. I was so happy he caught so many fish.
Yeah. 25 was our best guess. And then collectively between the four of us, I think we put 50 fish in the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like first thing in the morning. I'm like, you excited? And he was so jacked up. He's like, yeah, dude, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait. It's like, good. What do you want to do today? He's like, jig and drop shot. I'm like, we got you. I think we can get that done. And literally everything we did on Saturday for that jig bite was we were nowhere near where we were in New York. We were not too far over the New York Vermont border Saturday when we were on the New Hampshire Vermont border on Sunday. And much further north, and literally the same jig color in the exact same spots. Nice to find hard edge on the weed line, steep drop on the outside, bait fish present. Literally every spot we had that, we were just cracking them. And it's funny because like I picked up the jig first. I'm like, and I think you you were pinging a minnow to start. I picked up the jig. I'm like, well, let's see if they still want this today. Didn't even take like 3 minutes. Boom, 2.5. I'm like, yep, okay. Cut my freaking jig off. Gave it to the kid. I'm like, tie that on. We're going to do this. And he went to work with that thing and nobody lost a jig.
Nobody lost anything that day, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
No donations.
Much better than the previous weekend when I guided that family, the father and the 3 boys.
Oh, I believe it.
Dude, and at no fault of their own, we had troubles with just everything. I think we lost like 10 drop shot weights. It's expensive. Tungsten goes fast, man.
Yuck.
But yeah, no, I mean, even in Vermont, it was the same deal. So I'm going to say that if you're in an area that has a plethora of vegetation available to you, and there is bait fish in and around that, you got a nice steep little sharp cut, steep bank, maybe go try there first. Who knows? That's one of those things where, right now it sounds like the deal. And I think that if we were to go out tomorrow, that's the first thing we would try. But as usual with our luck, we would go out and do this on Sunday, and like at Saturday and Sunday, and then like the Sunday the following week, I'm like, hell yeah, there's a tournament over on the lake that sets up perfect for that bite. Let's go do that.
And then
that bite
teeth kicked in.
because that bite disappears. So I gotta take it with a grain of salt, but it's still worth a shot. I will say jig color did not seem to matter that much. Jig trailer color, 100%. Especially what we saw on Sunday. If it wasn't just straight up green pumpkin with black flake, they didn't want it. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Let me address this one real quick. Any outdoors? Is Andrew moving back to New Hampshire?
I did move back.
There you go. So, and you didn't fish on Sunday, right, Sean? You just came out the Saturday?
Dude, I was spent. I mean, like, I left my house at 1:46 a.m. on Saturday morning, and I think I got back at, I don't know, close to 8 o'clock.
Yep.
It was a long day. Like, I, like an idiot, didn't get the oil change in my truck, and I was like dragging a boat on the way up, and I was like, this is not wonderful. So I ended up pulling into a Valvoline instant oil change. Jiffy Lube didn't like me towing a boat, wouldn't let me leave it in their parking lot. So I said, screw you, went to Valvoline. Yeah, he told me I had to park it at Walmart. I go, yeah, that's not happening. I went to Valvoline, and I started to unhook the boat in the parking lot at Valvoline. The guy's like, leave it on. I'm like, really? He was like, yeah, just pull it in and then pull it through. I'm like, all right, cool.
Did it fit?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I got my oil changed with my boat hooked right up to it.
That's
awesome.
It was pretty cool. The guys were dope. But so we did so I did that, and then by the time I got home, it was super late. So it was a long day. It was a long drive. So Sunday I didn't fish on Sunday. I can't even remember what I did on Sunday.
Slept?
No, I woke up early because my kid was screaming. I let my wife sleep.
Oh, there you go.
I think I was up at freaking 6 o'clock in the morning with my kid, and we were watching Bluey or something.
Yeah. Well, parting thought, and then we're on to the open topic night. We already get a bunch of questions pinned. I was like spent, and we were probably an hour and a half from home, and all of a sudden my phone goes off twice, and it's my wife at the Flying Butcher. I'm like, Alexandra's like, she's gonna make you cook dinner. She's gonna make cook dinner tonight. And so like half an hour later, she calls me. She's like, so I got a bunch of steak tips and stuff. I'm like, oh, I just wanted to call out for a sandwich, but okay, no, this is fine. Steak tips are fine. So I got home and then spent the next that really wasn't that bad. Total hour and a half cooking. But that hour and a half, I was intending to retile the stuff for the guiding that we were doing the next day. So then I went out after that and had to kick back a cold one and retied all my stuff. Next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock. I'm like, I'm dead. But got a couple hours sleep, and then it turned right around.
Hour and a half sleep on Friday night.
Yeah.
Woke up at 2. Ate an egg salad sandwich.
Went back again, huh? For an aged egg salad sandwich.
Oh yeah. Poached. It's gross.
My wife's texting
Listen.
me. Oh, stop it. You love the steak tips. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
They were delicious.
Egg salad is delicious.
Oh, it's bomb.
But I don't know that I would trust it from a gas station.
At 3 a.m.
At 3 a.m. You know what? It's an all town though, so as long as it's within the dates, it's good. They may everything they make.
But that's packed inside of some factory in an alleyway on a rusty table in Boston. Packed and shuttled. Those things have a 2-week shelf life. No.
It's like a Twinkie. What are you talking about?
Survive a nuclear holocaust.
God. All right, we're done with this. Enough bad.
I don't understand how I can eat that stuff, but I can't drink an IPA.
Yeah, although funny enough, now I can again, which is pretty interesting. So like, it hasn't not been bothering me. Maybe it's because I've just been like, screw it, I don't care what's doing to my body. I've just been forcing them down. I say force them down. I've just been like, we've had a lot of good meals where they pair very well with a perfect IPA. I just kick them back. And then we have the fire pit out back. So my father-in-law's been coming over and he's like, let's kick one back. Okay. And it seems that my stomach is no longer an issue with that. But I digress. It's already 26 minutes into this and we still haven't done anything for the open topic night. Back on track. So, yet another reminder, it is open topic night. Ask us anything. I keep playing around with the title on this. It's one and the same. I'm just curious to see what YouTube does algorithm wise with either version of that title, one or the other. So I don't know, but ask us anything. We already got a bunch of questions pinned, but by all means, please continue to ask them, and we're gonna run through everything.
I'll answer this one real quick. Stone Man, yes, we do.
Hold on. Whoa.
He just asked a question.
So there it is. That's all. That was the last one. You go with the last one first.
Well, I just saw it.
Oh, wait. I put this other chat right behind. There you go. Can you see it now?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Can you see this one, though?
Yes.
So the camera should be in between the two different chats?
Yes, no, you're good now.
Neat.
I didn't see that at all.
No, that's fine. I realized I had it in a spot that was right behind the camera for you. Too many screens, too much stuff going on here. But yes, like he said, we do guide in Vermont. That's pretty much all we guide in. A little bit in Massachusetts over the winter. A lot of people actually jump in on that. So that's always fun. Okay, Dogbone. On forward-facing sonar, what's everyone's preference? Scout, down, or forward? I almost said Scott. I've only used forward. I've used Scout
on Oliver's boat.
It's
pretty sick. It's pretty cool. Especially when you're up on like the big grass flats and you see the fish kind of like just swimming around all over the place.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I would like to add that. Like, I would love to upgrade to Active Target 2 and then get my Active Target 1 and put that in Scout mode and put the two of them together so I could like see stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then that way I always know like I can actually like cast that, because I know that's one of the biggest things. If you're only in Scout mode, then you've got this wide swath of view, and it's like, I know the fish is supposed to be kind of somewhere over here, but like trying to make accurate cast to it is challenging. From
the only thing is you can't tell how deep they are.
Oh yeah, then there's
so
that.
You kind of need the forward to be able to just hone in on that coordinate.
Yeah.
Well, but you're using it in shallow water, so it makes it relatively easy because of the way that like the beam goes out like this then in Scout mode rather than like this in forward.
I was using it in deeper water. I mean, deeper is relative, but I'd say 15 to 20 feet. And I would just scan around with that and see if I could see anything. I'd see a mark, and then I would scan over the forward, and then I'd see how deep they were and fish them from there.
Huh. Oh, that's where I was. What do you do, Sean? You only do forward, right?
Correct.
See, puppy.
I would use forward if that's all I had, though.
Yeah, I would use forward. I mean, like, you can use down, I guess, if you're like stationary and just dropping down on top of them, like a lot of like
ice fishing.
A lot of crappie guys, may use that stuff when they're like up over top of a brush pile or something like that. But a lot of the guys use the down for like walleye fishing and stuff. They have it on the back of their boat. They use down. They do use forward as well. And you can kind of see your baits, trolling behind the boat. But forward I think is the way to go. For sure.
Oh yeah, because they troll a lot for them, don't they?
For walleye, yeah. So like they'll have a graph at the back of their boat.
Mm-hmm.
Right on the stern there, facing inward. So as you're like looking at all the rods out, off of the sides or whatever, you'll have a transducer that's mounted off the back of the boat. But you can actually see like your set essentially. And so you can see your bait, and then you can see like if there's a fish on it or if there's one coming up to it or something like that. So it's pretty cool, but
it would be really good for those walleye dudes.
Oh,
yeah, the saltwater one would be good for bass fishing too.
I mean, yeah, it's
1,000 feet out. 1,000 feet out, 4 feet of water. There's a fish all the way over there.
Oh,
I think it's 300 feet out in freshwater and 500 in salt. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is.
I think it's the other way around. Isn't saltwater more dense? I should know this. I work for a transducer company.
I did too.
No, you work for an installer. I work for the guys that actually make the damn things
you're right.
for almost all the OEMs. I really should remember that. considering my new position, but I'm getting there. Progress, baby. I like Kyle down is for ice fishing and Laker fishing. That's a good point. God, that must be fun. Oh, wait. Yep, pin it. There we go. Alec, open topic night. Topic 1. Why can I not catch a bass over 2 pounds? And not a biography.
What a question. That's awesome.
I mean, that was us. Like the first trip Andrew and I went out together when he moved back up. We went to, I almost said it. That would have been bad. And we both caught a 4-pounder. I got robbed of a second one. That super skinny largemouth.
Oh, yes.
On the Ned rig.
Yep.
And we said the head come up. We're like, yeah, take. And then we get in the
I
net.
turned around. I was like, oh, that's a 4-pounder. I looked back. He's like, look again. I was like, it's a 3.5.
It was. Had the friggin' head of a 5. Just
all shoulders, no ass.
Yeah, pretty much. The thing was super skinny. It was weird. But then you caught a 4-pound smallie. We caught a couple right behind that. There were we caught multiple 314s and a couple of 315s. So but aside from that, since then, boy, oh boy, we struggle bust. We've got only a couple of high 3s, but a lot of 2s. So we're there with you, buddy.
Man, I don't even care. I'm catching fish this year.
Yeah, same. Especially after the beginning of the season, dude. It was ugly. And I've got a couple of big fish, but I'm just happy I'm catching fish consistently.
Right.
And we can establish a pattern again. Because I couldn't even do that.
We got to get up to Maine.
I was shocked at that place we went to on Saturday how angry the fish were when you caught them. Like
dude, yeah.
For their size, they fought really well. Like I was like, "Ooh, this is a good fish," and then I'm like, "No, it's not."
No, it's not.
They hit it hard, and they fought really good for 2-pounders.
Damn right they did.
Got a workout this weekend, guys.
Yeah. And you know what? Where we went, I think I told you where we went when we guided Sunday. But no, I can't say anything because I'll give it too much away. I don't remember if I told you. Anyway, I'll tell you after if I didn't. But even there, every single one of those fish.
Yeah, dude.
They were fucking ferocious.
I did miss a really good one on the spy bait.
Yep. Yeah, you did.
That one felt quite substantially larger than any of those other fish we had. I had it on for 5 seconds and I'm gone.
That's spy bait fishing, baby.
Oh, I love it though.
Oh, Alec, you outed us. Yes, it was Sunapee, the land of giants. Look at that lake. David, what's up, man? Favorite way to target largemouth on glacial lakes in summer? Okay, let me go first on this because I took tomorrow off from work very last second to go up to Winnipesaukee to work on that. I am not really, you know what? I don't know because there's other lakes we fish. I'm thinking of one very particular lake in Vermont that all three of us love.
Honestly,
I think that's technically a glacial lake, but it might not be deep enough to be considered it. So I'm thinking
oh, it is.
Okay, so veggies, shore rock piles and veggies.
Most of the grass.
It is a glacial lake.
Oh, okay, there you go. That is my intention for Winnipesaukee tomorrow, and that's the only lake one of 3 lakes I'll always name names on. I'm going out looking for grass. I'm going out looking I can go catch smallmouth on 50 different spots out there. That's never been a problem for me. But I am leaning towards doing the New Hampshire Bass Nation state team qualifying tournament there in September. And I need some more largemouth spots. I have very limited largemouth experience up there. And despite the fact that the first time I fished that lake was in 2007, so 18 years ago, I don't think I've fished it even 30 times since then. Versus we've done probably 40 plus days on Champlain. And we only started fishing there 5 years ago.
Yeah. Put some time up there. It's so good.
It really is. So anyway,
that place,
grass, veggies.
Same.
Sorry. Go.
Same. Nothing to add.
Okay.
I said grass.
Okay. But
you got to find the vegetation, or you got to find the shallow flats with drop-offs and access to deep cover where it comes up quickly and they will hang out off of those ledges. But
yes,
tried and true is grass. Like they all have them at some point in some glacial lakes. Some glacial lakes, the grass will grow deeper. Like out by me, you can be in 20 feet of water and you've got milfoil and grass growing up. It's crazy. Where other places, once you hit 12, 15 feet, it stops growing. I mean, shit, you could be like over 20 feet and there's still grass on the bottom that's coming way up. So,
Mm.
yeah,
Grass and rock.
just find the grass, find the docks, right? Like if all of them, a lot of the glacial lakes have, at least by me, right, they're littered with docks. So there's like pontoon boats and pilings and the whole 9 yards to like obviously hold the docks up, and they are very, very shady. So there's good ambush points. And there's always typically grass around those docks. So that's where I'd go.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm hoping to find. You'd be proud of me, both of you. I tied on 3 glides.
Good man.
3.
Love you.
But I also tied on 2 different jigs. So like I'm going into this with a multifaceted approach, and this continues to answer this because it's I mean, we talked about the cover and structure, but now like how am I going to approach it? I've got a Senko, like a wacky rig Senko, obviously, because like it's just dumb easy. And I have something kind of similar to that. So I've got those 2 for finesse. I've got a minnow that I can ping. I've got a drop shot, and I've got a 1/4 ounce sniper that I'm going to throw. I think I'm going to throw. I haven't decided. I've got a Ned rig on it right now, but I might change it to a craw and flip that around because I know that does really well up there. And I got 2 different jigs, so I can like 1/2 ounce jigs, so I can punch down in the grass, so I can get like into the middle of it. I got my glides, and there was something else I did, but like I'm trying to. I know I'm just going to look for grass, and that's how I'm going to attack it. But I'm going to try and attack a couple of different ways. Oh, I got a jerkbait tied on too.
Good.
I got that. So I'm really going out to look for not just vegetation, but bait fish around it. And I know that the yellow perch bite up there has always treated me well. So I'm kind of hoping I can lean on that. And if I can find them around the vegetation and in those depths, like Sean was talking about, a lot of that pond cabbage on Winnie, like, I don't think I'm blowing anything up. I don't give a shit. Down in Paugus Bay, down around the islands, there's some deep pond cabbage out there. Like it's crazy. I've never actually had much success on it. There's usually a ton of yellow perch around there. I have success in other areas down in that area, but around the islands it looks good. But I'm not trying to say this to dissuade anybody. Being honest, I've never had good luck there, despite the fact it's got kind of the makings of everything you would be looking for. I'm hoping to find more of that tomorrow. I'll let y'all know how I do. I'm not bringing the cameras. It's supposed to rain. Plus, I'm fishing 2 spots that a friend of mine gave me, so I do not want to do anything to compromise those. But we'll see. I am going to chuck that glide, though. I've got my bull shad glide, 9.5-inch yellow perch. I've got my Golden Boat Customs Scythe, 7.5-inch one. It's like that choppy one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Scythe and the other one. I can't remember. It's one of those 2.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like the one is like 7.5 inches. Scythe is like 7.25. I have it in a smally pattern, right? He fingers weird. Right there. There it is.
Yeah.
It's hard trying to find it on the.
Yeah, when you're looking backwards and camera.
Yeah, on the camera, I'm like, which way? It's right. There it is, right there.
So I'm going to attack all that pond cabbage that way, and I'm going to go check out some docks in some similar areas. So we'll see.
But I will the baby bird.
I have it. I didn't tie it on. I do have a rod. I could tie it back on. It was the rod you were throwing, but Andrew caught that mean 3.25, 3.5 on it.
He was pissed.
Right off the bat.
It didn't swim right since then. He was throwing my bird because I had it tied on. I was going to throw it, and I'm like, I'm going to throw the Psycho Gill instead. And then we were talking, and he was like, I want to throw the baby bird. I'm like, I got it tied on. Just pick it up. It's already out. He was like, okay. But it wasn't chopping after that.
No, it kind of that fish kind of messed the fins up.
It was
you gotta look down at it and you gotta straighten it out. It'll be all right. Take a couple pair of pliers and should be fine.
I'll take a gander at it. I don't know, man. I went back and watched the video because I thought it was kind of odd that it got a little messed up until I saw the bite.
I was so mad.
Dude, it was mad. So makes sense. It happens. Anyway, that was a very long answer, but there you go, David. Let me get rid of that. Alec, what was the main type of vegetation at that place other than lilies? Where we all went Saturday?
Milfoil.
Yeah. Milfoil and pond cabbage.
Dude, there was so much milfoil though, like up front, like up north and stuff too. Like, dude, even at the end of the day where we ended, like I tried to get up towards the pads and it's like it was just choked out.
It was insane. Hang on. I'm gonna go a little out of order here. Oh, okay. Nope, not that one. All right. And then I'm just trying to find one particular. Never mind. All right. So I will say, Stone Man, I don't know if you saw, but I caught a bunch of stripers on one of your glides I bought at the New Hampshire Outdoor Expo several years ago. I literally bought that just for striper fishing for the few times that we go out on these charters with Mandolin charters. Chris, friggin' phenomenal guy, and he always gets us on fish. And every year, like we went and then we were talking about, I was like, I really want to get one on a glide. He was like, when they're busting on top, you probably can. After we told him like kind of what it does,
And they were busting on top.
they were busting on top, dude. How long did it take me? 5 minutes on the first spot.
First cast or second cast.
It was second or third cast. It was quick.
Yeah.
And I hooked into like a schoolie, and like, dude, they trucked it. And I set the hook. I'm like, Andrew, oh my God, Andrew, it happened. And I ended up catching 7 on your glide there. The Gancraft, it was painted.
That was
like
Gancraft?
Yeah, it was Gancraft.
So was mine.
Yep.
But
Gancraft.
mine was 12 inches.
Right. I had the 210, the 9.5, whatever it is. And I had a 2 gram board weight on the belly because I wanted to get it down. Those Gancrafts I know tend to sink kind of slow. So anyway, just wanted to let you know, man. Mike Bradley, any plans to have Bougie Dennis back on as a guest? I mean, yeah, if we can get him on as a guest, but he's still insanely busy with his job. His current position is extremely demanding, but my man gets rewarded for it. So he's doing pretty damn good. I don't know if he'll ever come back on. He's welcome to come back anytime. It's always fun when we have him on. And we'd have to figure out how we're going to do that camera situation wise, but we'll figure it out. The jigs suck now. I mean, they did, but now I think they're better. So there's that.
Brought the mojo back.
Yeah, no, you seriously did. Dude, that jig bite sucked until you came back. It was so bad. Jim says, welcome back to New Hampshire.
Hey, thanks, Jimbo.
You're in New Hampshire.
It looks like Jimbo.
Yes, it does. Mike Bradley, do you think a 715 LRS would work for a popper in a pinch? Mr. Miller can answer that.
Yes.
A little heavy.
But the LRS is
no,
a little softer than the X Matrix.
Yeah.
Other way around.
What?
Other way around. X Matrix is softer than the LRS.
It does not.
Actually,
feel
my
that way.
LRS is pretty freaking stout.
The LRS tends to be a stouter rod, and throughout the entire lineup, the only difference is in the 805s. The 805, the X Matrix 805 seems to be stiffer than the LRS 805, which is very interesting. It'll bend deeper into the blank on the LRS than it does the X Matrix. X Matrix tends to be a lighter, softer feeling rod throughout the entire lineup.
Just more parabolic.
Yes. 715 will work. I would be careful about horsing fish, and I wouldn't lock my drag down on that rod.
Yeah.
I would say for a popper, for me, the 764
Yeah, that'd be
would
perfect.
be. So there's a 764 moderate fast and a 763, but the 764 would be perfect for it. The 744 would be really good, depending on how big the popper is. So I throw the baby bird on the 784, and I really enjoy that rod for the baby bird.
Ooh,
But yeah, 784 is dope. That's my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop going down the hole here before we get too deep into it. But yes, it'll work in a pinch. Don't lock your drag down. Don't horse the fish in. Don't pull the trebles out of its mouth. Would not be my first choice, but in a pinch, it'll work.
There you go. Yeah. Dogbone, is there a better jig than a Green Pumpkin Beast Coast Sniper? You
Yes.
know that answer.
hell no. Yes.
I was like, what? Do you remember the color though?
Do I remember the color?
Yeah.
Are you willing to say the color? Don't say it.
No, I'm not really willing to say it, but
I'll say it.
it's got weird.
There's a
colors
few
to
of
it.
them.
MB Sexy Melon.
That's a good one too.
I think that's my favorite.
I was thinking dirtbag, but
Dirtbag is also phenomenal, but I think like
Nurple.
literally pound for pound for what has been put in the boat, MB Sexy Melon, the 22 strand with the green pumpkin, the black,
yeah,
little
dude.
blacks, not flakes, but black strips and purple flake in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is by far the best jig.
With the flipping to light.
But are you just talking open water snipers right now, Sean?
I mean, that is the open water sniper. It's just the 22
No,
strand.
I know. But he just said, is there a better jig?
Is there a better jig than a green pumpkin beast? Oh, then a green pumpkin beast coast sniper.
No, never mind. I didn't get to the sniper part. You're right.
Yeah. I would still say, you know what? Even if he said, unless he was looking specifically for like a grass type jig, if he was just literally saying in general, all Beast Coast jigs, I would still put MB Sexy Melon and Open Water Sniper as the best jig that I've used.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say that too. It's a toss up.
I disagree.
It all depends on the time of year too.
I would agree with that.
True.
That's not the one that I have the most of in my tackle box though. Or my boat.
Kyle's kind of got us here. Slash Beast Crew. Bruised flipping to light. That is also phenomenal. But you know what? We haven't fished a ton of stained water over the last few years.
Not really.
But cold water. Andrew, what's your favorite color in cold water?
Can't tell you. I won't say.
Every time you say it, you need to drink.
I'm not going to drink.
I'm very empty.
I'm done drinking. Sean, you can drink the rest of this.
I mean, I will. Alec, how do I ask a wife if I can fish in the morning? Like I said, man, I just messaged you. I'm fishing solo.
Do what I do. Just go.
Yeah. You don't have a wife.
I know.
Or a kid.
I should probably
know of.
Wait, Alec, just wait till she goes to work and just go fishing.
Yeah, see, Sean knows how to be a bad influence.
No, so listen. My wife is very understanding and very supportive.
Notice how he's whispering.
No, I'm trying to be serious right now. My wife is very understanding and very supportive. She's often very forgetful at times as well. So I'll tell her hey, just FYI, couple weekends from now, 2 weekends from now, I'm doing this. Right. I told her exactly where we were going on Saturday. And my brother called because I ignored his call. And he's like, where's Sean fishing? She's like, Cuca? And I was like, not at all. No. And she's like, it sounded like that. I'm like, no, it didn't. So she's very forgetful. Or I'll be like, hey, she'll be like, where are you going? I'm like, we talked about this 3 days ago. She's like, no. So oftentimes, it's just, hey, I'm doing it. So where are you going? I'm like, going fishing. What do you mean? I thought we talked. I'm like, no, you don't remember that? And it's kind of just like a guilt trip. So maybe that'll work for you, Alec. Just no, we talked about this. I told you I was taking off of work and gonna go fishing. Can't believe you don't remember that. Have a great day. See ya.
I was gonna say just she'll say yes a whole bunch of times.
You give Alec a whole lot of credit.
Yeah. Good for you, bud.
I mean, Alec, at the end of the day, you're married, you have a kid, so she's not going to leave you. You're going to piss her off doing something else later on in the day, in the week, in the month, in the year. She's going to forget about you fishing tomorrow pretty damn quick. Just go fishing.
Yeah, truth. I do like Mike Bradley's suggestion here too. Ask her via text from the lake. Just go to the lake already. Be like, hey, is this okay? Are you all right with this? I mean, I'm already here, so
I made it. Where are you? The lake.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you're going. Sure, I did. I mean, I'm telling you when I'm here, and I'm like, everything's fine. I'm safe.
I'm only going for a half day though. It's okay. That's 12 hours.
Steve Murray, summer to fall transition, favorite depth to fish. Oh, somebody else can take this to start.
It's been a year.
I mean,
I like when they're moving up.
It all depends. Summer to fall transition, favorite depth to fish. Yeah. I mean,
Probably
entirely dependent upon. I mean, you're going to pick two. You're going to pick a glacial lake, and you're going to pick a little kettle pond.
Right.
So I don't have kettle ponds around me, so I can't pick.
Chuck a chatterbait or a spin. Yep.
Yep. Spin.
Or a swim jig or something a glacial lake. They should be moving up into the grass. up off steep drop offs, or up even shallower than that.
I can
Less than 10 feet.
see.
10 to 15, I'd say, depending on the depth of the lake.
I like that. I like both.
Yeah,
your
but
answers.
you get some of the cool mornings, and like it gets them a little like spunky, and gets them like up and chasing like
Yeah, I
bait
guess you're
fish
right.
and like pushing them up against the bank and like onto flats and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that's when I usually fish a glide too.
Yeah. God, I hope I get one on a glide soon. It's been a minute.
I'm throwing
it
one
just starts with those cool mornings, right? And like the water's colder up top, and like it just gets them, I don't know, fired up and moving, and the fish that are, you know, buried in deep vegetation are moving around a little bit more, especially during the beginning of the day. The fish that live out deep in the cooler water start to creep up a little bit more. So like you can't ever go wrong fishing shallow.
right.
Not saying beating the bank all day long, but fishing shallow.
Yep. I like. I'm not gonna add anything to that because you guys said everything I would have said.
Cool.
So, there you go. Chris Cash, any of you guys ever fished China Lake in Maine? Good or nah?
No, I've never fished there.
Never heard of it.
We have not, but it's on the list.
Yep.
As well as a bunch of places up there. Great Pond, Cabasacanti. I'm not gonna say anything else.
Maine is just
Yeah, I don't think there's a bad spot up
no.
there.
You can go to any lake in Maine and you'll catch fish. It's a trout state.
Yeah.
They hate bass.
Yes, they do. Did you see that, by the way? They found largemouth in some lake far north Maine, and it was posted on Wired to Fish, and they're offering a $6,000 reward for any information on who put bass in there.
He did it.
Here
comes the tracker.
It sounds like it happened at least a few years ago, though, because they said that they found more than a healthy population and different years,
15,
different years of fish, like ages in there. So, but it was like a natural wild salmon, like landlocked salmon and trout pond, lake, whatever that they had found them in. So,
yeah,
but those. I just got myself in the doghouse with my wife. She heard me, and
I should have kept whispering.
What did you say? I won't repeat her comment, but she said, "But hey, we're married with a kid, so I'm not going to leave you, so it's fine."
Let me go through these next two really quick. Chris Curtis, where's fishing spots up that way? Buddy, you know the drill. You've been on this stream for a long time. We don't share spots. That's just the way it is.
Not going to happen, pal. Sorry.
Nope. And that's nothing new and should not be surprising to anybody. Dogbone, Sean, are those Sennheiser cans? Well, yes, they are. They're Sennheiser 595s. I had the friggin' animal. What were they? 558s or 559s was the previous gen, and I loved them. I actually still have them on the shelf over there. They work. However, they're pretty beat up. So I got these on sale a couple of years ago, and they're still phenomenal. I love these. They're super comfy. They're open back, so I can hear people talking around me. They're not completely enclosed like yours. Exactly. I know this is feeding back in, you jerk. Yeah, no, I love these. I've always been a big fan of Sennheiser. Chris, question: are crankdowns effective at night?
Yes.
See,
one of the most popular crankdowns amongst the swim bait community at night is the Psycho Gill, from what I see at least. I mean, I could be wrong, but there's many giants that have been caught on that at night.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I have done very well with crankdowns at night as well. I like fishing flats that you can see the schools of bait fish being blown up on shallow flats right at dusk. We do really well around that. And then any points off the mainland as well with any rocks or thick old patches of veggies. Swim around the outside of those, or in this case, the rocks, and banging up against them too, is good. I love me a good crankdown. We should go night fishing this weekend. Friday night. Maybe.
Night fishing's cool.
Jackson's going to be pissed because I think he's working.
He gets out at 11. He can just drive Oh no, he needs
You
to ride.
can't try
That
yet.
bum. Screw him. Be fine. As you get nerd, be 16, get your license already. Jeez.
Yeah, hurry up. Jimmy, never mind.
Oh, potato! Cash and rods out of Ticonderoga and BFL out of Plattsburgh Saturday. Gonna be a busy lake. Yeah, not to mention probably the other half dozen local derbs that are going on out there too. So
It'll be
that
fine.
time
It's a
of
big
year.
lake.
Yeah. Which, by the way, speaking of the BFL, our buddy DJ 3D Fishing is going up to fish the BFL this weekend. I invited him to fish with me on Winnie tomorrow, and then he texted me back. He was like, "Yeah, but actually, no, I can't because I just got word my boat's done, so I'm going to go pick it up, head up to Champlain for the BFL." So, best of luck,
You
sir.
know what I just noticed?
What?
There's only 2 friggin' likes on this.
That lags. So there's very likely a lot more, but we don't know how many.
I only see 2.
Well, you can bring it up again. Tell them what to do.
Everybody drop a like, dang it.
There you go.
And if you want, share it.
That is always very, very beneficial. And I appreciate everybody that does that.
Bam, there they come. Perfect. Love you guys.
Mike Bradley, try Maxent Flatworm as a trailer on that open water sniper jig. Little hand.
Yes. It works. Sure does.
It does. I can't make it work, but you do. What about you, Sean?
There's you can pretty much put anything on the back of the open water snipers.
It works really well on the Hustler as well.
I know
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do on my quarter round sniper tomorrow.
Okay.
Remember Berkshire Fall Classic? And
Yes.
Yep.
Thing I was throwing?
Yep.
Yes.
And then I did the next year because
Yes.
back-to-back years where I couldn't catch fish for the first like 3 hours in the first lake.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what you did. First cast of 3-something smallie, back-to-back years. I'm like, okay, this is dumb.
Yes. Can't tell you. Sorry.
No, I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's
Do
going to
it.
be great.
Hell yeah. What's the moon looking like right now?
I don't know. I don't want to look at it. I try not to pay attention because it always screws me up. Dropman, the fishing getting better for you, Sean? Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. I've caught, I'm not even kidding. The last 3 weekends, we've caught a stupid amount of fish. The last 2 weekends, I have caught more fish than I have the rest of the season combined. Like, that's insane how much better the last 3 weeks have been versus the previous 20 trips. Just, it's nice that it turned back around. I can bang through this one really quick. Chris, what are good spots on Windasquam for largies? Southern end. And I mean, really the southern end. I would say you could probably find the main lake fishing around the knuckle. Like if you look at a depth chart, it's like a big shallow-ish flat that rings the whole most of the lake. And then there's like a knuckle where it drops off fast. And there is some areas with really good rocks and a little bit of vegetation. I've caught a few largemouth out and stuff like that. Also, a lot of those largemouth also like to live deep out there. That's the little bit that I know about Windasquam. Hopefully that helps. Kyle again, Slaunch Beast Crew. The musky populated northern Maine naturally. Why couldn't a few green bass?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it just
I can feel
naturally
that.
fell out of my live well into a lake.
Whoa. Hang on, we're going a little out of order. Alec, another year I can't fish the Fall Classic. But why? That's the real
Who's this?
Alec. Also, he said the moon is the waxing croissant.
Yeah, I asked buttered or chocolate.
Buttered or chocolate.
Oh.
I would like to know. And then Sean Place. By the way, keep the questions coming. I just realized it's 9, but that's okay. We got a little bit more time. Sean Place, how bad is Winnie on Labor Day weekend?
Dude, you should totally go.
I
It's-
agree. It's a
There's
blast.
yeah.
If you like Six Flags, oh, you're gonna love Winnie.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on roller coasters and bumper cars if you were to combine those two rides together?
Winnie on a Wednesday. Just wait for Labor Day.
Dude, it's bad. For years, that's what Andrew and I said. Like, there's 3 weekends we avoid the Lakes region of New Hampshire in general. Because not only is the lake traffic the worst shit you'll ever experience, but just like the people traffic is a nightmare. Memorial Day, 4th of July weekend, and Labor Day. it is the most insane shit show you'll ever experience. I do not recommend.
Oh, he's going up. It says here he can't wait to die in his kayak.
Good rock.
Just keep an air tag on you so all the people that go by on the wake boats pick you up. We know where you are.
Yeah, for real.
No, I'll just run your ass over.
I am curious though, Sean. Like, are you joking or are you actually coming up here around that time? Because if you are, let me know. We'll meet you up there.
No, he won't.
I mean, the tail end of that weekend, we'll meet you up there after everybody's gone home.
Maybe
I
on
actually,
Monday.
I will be up there sometime immediately after Labor Day, so I can do some more scouting for the SCQT if I do decide to fish it. I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm leaning on like more likely than not. But I agree with Kyle. Slaunch Beast Crew fish Winnie in April and September.
Or in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Well, before it freezes.
Yeah. Although we did not have such good luck.
Yeah, but now I know the spot.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Because screw it. My company is doing a forced shutdown at the end of the year, which sucks because I have to burn a week of my vacation time at a time of the year that I do not want to take time off. Which is really funny too, because I'm a diehard angler working for a fishing company, and this week-long shutdown that I can burn a week of my vacation time for really kind of cramps my style and pisses me off to no end. It is what it is. So I'm gonna have time the very last week of December because I literally can't do anything else. I can't afford to go anywhere else. So if you could send me that spot for Winnie, please, that would be most awesome.
Stripper.
Striper.
Oh. Oh.
No, the problem is I can't go down and do stripers during the week because my wife has already booked most of Christmas break. It's always a very busy time of the year for her, which is awesome. So I got to be back still in time for whenever she goes to work in the evening. She's working most of those days anyway, and that drive sucks. Like going down there to Connecticut is just tough. And that's on a weekend. Midweek, going through Hartford and Worcester? No.
You get some pizza while you're down there.
We're not quite close enough to New Haven. Trust me, the thought crossed my mind. I knew it. Want to know how I knew it? Because I saw a guy out there when I was out for work midweek in a boat test, and we were driving by. I'm like, mother effer, I know who you are. And I sent him a message. I'm like, that's you, isn't it? He's like, no. Okay, yeah. So neat. Okay. No cameras. Just go out there and whale on fish. Take a couple pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Put phone down on the floor, look up at the sky. Nobody know where I am. Be great.
Well.
Wait. Whoa. Dropman. It's like 30 minutes from New Haven? Yeah, but then you get to... Where the hell am I going to go in New Haven with my boat to really get pizza? That's the challenge. But it would be awesome. New Haven pizza is like the best in the world.
That's what they say.
That is what they say. Coal-fired. A couple of instances. Oh, yeah. Dude, give me that crispy crunch. We are really going off track here.
No, man. Christie's at the beach is pretty dang good, too.
What?
Christie's? Is it Christie's at Hampton? On the back road?
Oh, I've never been. I don't usually go to the beach to get pizza.
I've literally driven there just to get their pizza.
All right. Fair enough.
It's good.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah, drop it. There's no room. Exactly. I can't go over there with the boat. I'm not going to leave my boat somewhere in Connecticut. That's for damn sure.
Hell no.
Not in New Haven.
Not in anywhere in Connecticut. Let's be real.
Dude, they're going to steal your trailer wheels and your outboard.
They'll leave the boat.
Leave everything else.
Especially the wheels on my boat.
Yeah. I'll be on a Civic tomorrow.
Yeah, an 04 Civic that slammed to the ground.
Yep.
Yeah. Hang on. Just on the topic of food. New Jersey pizza better. Fight me. It was the next comment. Sean, nobody's going to fight you because they feel bad for you for having that kind of a take. There, I said it.
Wow.
I'm going to say New Jersey pizza is pretty damn good, though.
I've never had it. I just never hear anybody talk about it when they're talking about like
it's really good. Christie's. Yeah.
Christie's. There you go.
Yep.
What'd you say about Sean's wife? Chrissy's. When you said Chrissy's pizza, Sean was like, "What'd you say?"
Give me a slice of that.
My wife,
Easy.
inappropriate.
Easy.
Come on.
All right. Do I need to separate you two?
Sean, I'm gonna remember this at the expo. You know what? While you're
Jesus.
here, we'll have to make an adventure into Boston, and my wife will join us because she'll be pissed if I go without her. We'll go down to Pizzeria Regina. We'll get you some real good pizza.
Where's that?
Downtown Boston. It is like
Boston.
seriously phenomenal pizza.
Hmm.
Although
Haven't
you know what's
been.
funny?
I don't think I've been there.
Wait, no, that's damn far. Damn it. No, never mind. No, forget that. No. We go to the expo, New England Expo. We go for sushi, sir. And the New
Mhm.
Hampshire Expo, because we did that this year. Me,
Sushi and Korean food.
We always end up at Bar 1 after the expo in Milford.
well,
It's
me,
closed now.
Dave, DJ, and Kara went to Yoshimama after one night when we were at New Hampshire Expo, which was amazing.
I'll meet you there.
Yes, sir.
I ain't going to that expo. Sorry, Dan.
Which one?
New Hampshire.
Oh, I don't even know if I'm doing either of those expos, to be honest.
What?
We'll see. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's a lot. Taking time off for it is also problematic.
Come hang out with us in our booth.
Yeah,
I will.
I mean that would be how I do it. I just don't know if I'll have my own booth. I didn't quite sell a lot of merch last time. I damn near lost money. We'll put it that way. And as much as I would love to be there and like with my own booth and do all that, I understand. I'm not active enough on here. Like it's like this is kind of all growing, but not at a rate to also support merchandise sale like that for apparel. It's just it is what it is, man. I don't know. Maybe things all of a sudden like explode and go there and things are good, but that is not a cheap investment to go there. And for me to do it, like I gotta sell a good amount of apparel to cover my costs.
A lot of it.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Just come hang out with us.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I
be
will-
slanging rods.
I'm coming.
Yep. Okay, a couple more here. Dropman, any leaks on the new Beast Coast jig? No. None that I can share. Moving on. Love a good pizza. Brick Oven. Dude, I'll tell you what, Brick House Pizzeria in Milford, New Hampshire has like really, really good brick oven pizza. It was formerly called the Pasta Loft. But they've been like really consistent since Perry, the new owner, took over. And that has been my go-to pizza place. And it has not disappointed since new owner took over. So there you go. Oh, Tim, here we go. You guys use pork still or only plastic? Only plastic. I don't remember the last time any of us, well, at least the two of us, used a pork trailer. What about you, Sean?
Nope.
It's been a long time. Although, well, you know, like because it was Uncle
Don't we
Josh's
have
pork.
a bunch of
No,
Mark gave us?
not that I recall.
Maybe he gave them to me.
We'll say if I, I'll have to go
Like,
look. Like the
he gave me
original.
like a dozen jars.
Did he really?
I think so.
Where?
I don't know. I thought I brought him here.
Andrew ate it as boat snacks.
Yeah, I put it in I put it in a little mini hot dog.
He
roll.
mixes it up and minces it up and sprinkles it on top of his egg salad sandwich at 3 a.m.
Yes.
It's like ham. It's almost like ham salad.
Ham salad. It's ham salad in a pinch.
Yeah, I haven't used like the Uncle Josh's pork trailers in a long time. The only thing I remember as a kid was I hated trying to put it on a hook because it was a freaking pain in my butt. But I heard when Uncle Josh's came back, they were not remotely like what they used to be. But
No,
I don't know. I
These
think it
are
was
the
still
old
probably
ones. The cans are even rusty still.
good. Really?
Yeah. I don't know what the hell I did with them.
Ain't nobody like a rusty can. Anyway.
That.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I would like to get back into that, especially for cold water. I do think they excel. But I think that's going to wrap it up. Been a little over an hour. It's been good. I see people dropping off left, right, and center, and that's fine. It's getting late. There's I still have a few more things to do, and then I gotta get to sleep because I'm gonna get mad early and get up on Winnipesaukee. Probably at 5:30 in the morning is when I'll be leaving the launch. That's my plan.
Dang.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna run over all that lake. But you know why I'm getting there that early? Cause I've never paid to launch on that lake, and I'm not about to be there before anybody's there to collect any of my money. I'm not paying to fish there. Never. If I drove up there and like with the understanding
You're gonna
that
drive up and the gate's gonna be locked.
that's if I drove up there and it was like that was my only option. I either was gonna go there or I was gonna go home. And either the gate was locked or there was somebody over there to collect money, I would turn my ass around and I would rather waste 3 hours of
What
my
about
time.
that launch that we went over to that you go under the little bridge there where the salmon are all?
Yeah. I thought about that, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might just go launch into Bolton because it's free. There's bathrooms right there. The parking spaces are literally right next to the ramp. So like versus if you go to Meredith, you leave the boat there and run all the way to the freaking parking lot. And that's a long time to leave my boat unattended. And my wife's probably not coming up in the afternoon anymore. So like I would have to leave my boat unattended in the middle of the day.
This is tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna go out of Alton, which I'm going fishing nowhere near it. So I got a long run across the lake, but it's gonna be calm. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting my boat and letting her eat, and do some running. Even though I'm going almost the polar opposite end from like end to end. But that's okay. She needs to
eat.
She's
She's hungry.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I didn't do was like I've kind of dialed in what I'm intending to do tomorrow. So I could probably take out like half of the tackle in my boat. If it wasn't already dark out and I had it closer to the garage, I'd be tempted to do that just so I could like let her eat. Speed limit be damned.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Now you're half a tank in there of gas right now. I got plenty to run with.
You know, cop cars on the water.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, like Alex said, give it the corn.
Give it a corn.
All right. Sean, we do have a guest next week.
We do have a guest next week.
We can share this one, can't we?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
So next week, we are joined by Bailey Egbert from Serious Angler Podcast. He just won the Bassmaster Kayak Series on Lake Champlain in the one-day shootout.
Yep.
And yeah, it'll be a cool one because he doesn't work now.
Correct.
So he's been able to turn his passion into his profession.
Yep.
Which is cool. So it's going to kind of be like no real topics, but some topics that we'll talk about.
Champlain, I'd like to hear how it went for him.
Yeah. I mean, I think we'll talk about, what it's like competing at, the high level kayak tournaments, how he's found success doing that. Like he's an absolute stick and would outfish like a lot of dudes. Guy knows what he's doing on the water.
Yes,
he makes very smart decisions and breaks down giant bodies of water on a little ass kayak. He's also turned, a passion into a profession. So it'd be kind of cool to pick his brain and see, how he found success in that and what he's done to get himself there and keep himself there. A lot of cool opportunities that have been afforded as a result of his social media presence and the podcast too. So definitely a giant cool podcast to listen to with some bangers of some guests, man. He brings the heat on the podcast. So it'll be cool to kind of get him on here and talk.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
It's gonna be sick.
It will be good. I've talked to Bailey a number of times on Instagram. I met him at ICAST last year and again this year. Stopped by to say hi to him. Like I saw him walking and someone over and said hi. He's a good dude. He's like just a really, really good, solid dude. So I'm looking forward to that. We do have another gentleman that Sean pulled together for a show on August 20th. And then thanks to a coworker / friend, he helped line up a guest that I am.
Don't say it.
I am not going to say it. As bad
the thumbnail is going to be a silhouette with a question mark in it.
Wait, was this in the chat earlier?
In the text, yeah.
Text.
No way.
Oh yeah, no, it's for real.
Way.
Dude, you want to know how real it is?
Pretty damn real.
Way. He sent him pics. He sent him feet pics.
Nice, dude.
What's that name?
Sick.
I'm texting with him. I got his number.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like, it's for real, for real.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's cool. We got a great lineup. Great lineup.
That's, like, you do not want to miss this one.
No.
Yeah. You don't want to miss any of them.
No.
You want to make sure that you like and share the stream.
Randy Block.
No.
Yep. That's
Dude,
him.
have you seen the new AI video of him that's been going around social media about how he's talking about like using his LVS 34 and fishing forward facing sonar, pinging a minnow? Dude, it's the greatest thing in the world. I'll share it with you. It's hilarious. No, we've got some absolute great guests coming on here in the next month.
Big ones.
So it'll be really good. It'll be really, really good. So some different topics, some different guests, different viewpoints. It'll be dope. I'm looking forward to next week too, because Bailey lives in Buffalo, so he fishes a lot of the same water that I fish. He just gets to do it every single day of the week because like that's what he does. So
he's doing.
I'm jealous, and hopefully get to pick his brain on some stuff without saying anything where we are.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Well, that'll do it. So thank you all for watching tonight. Greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, whether you watch on YouTube or Facebook, doesn't matter. Leave a like before you go. And your turn.
We will see you guys next week, as always, at youtube.com/@realnorthernbass. I think I did it. We got to see you. I think
you did.
I think I did it. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
I think you did.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Where's the button? Found the button.